Welcome to another video. My name is Dr. Leo and I specialize in teaching healthy lifestyle, and in collaboration with NovaaLab we have created this channel in order to make free informative content so that you can learn useful information in order to implement it into your own life and feel better as well as age better. In today's video we will be going over fasting as well as the biological mechanisms induced by fasting which promote the slower, more graceful aging process, allowing us to extend both our lifespan and our health span. If you like these topics and you want to stay informed, make sure to like this video as well as subscribing to the channel so that you do not miss the next one. Now, fasting has been used for a very long time. It's been seen throughout multiple different historical time periods. As many know, many religions actually have incorporated some sort of fasting practice into it. For example, in Christianity you have the period of Lent, in Islam you have the period of Ramadan, and in Geneva in Switzerland people fast for non-religious reasons to commemorate a public holiday, the Fast of Geneva. Fasting is also used for medical purposes, and as early as 400 years before Christ, the father of medicine, Hippocrates, was quoted saying, "To eat when you are sick is to feed your illness." And indeed, now that we have the technology to conduct more robust scientific studies, we have found that fasting can be used therapeutically in order to help solve a whole multitude of issues that many people do suffer with today, such as, for example, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, epilepsy, schizophrenia, cancer, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Caloric restriction, or limiting the number of calories an animal eats throughout its life, is also one of the most well-researched ways in which we can extend our life. And that is exactly where we will focus the rest of this video. Let's go over the mechanisms and some of the ways in which fasting can help prolong our life. And then in the next video, we will go over some of the different ways in which you can incorporate fasting into your day-to-day routine. The first identified anti-aging mechanism induced by fasting, which we will talk about today, is neuroendocrine activation. This means that nerves and hormones are turned on by fasting, which then slow down our aging process. One of the examples you may remember from the previous video where we talked about such an example, FGF21. There is also the hormetic stress response. Now, hormetic stress refers to things that mildly damage the body but lead to a therapeutic physiological response which is so great that it negates the initial damage and ends up being a net beneficial thing for the individual. Apart from fasting, exercise is one of the classical ways in which we can induce this response, where the mild stress and damage caused by exercise is negated by the therapeutic response that comes after the exercise and therefore is very healthy for us. Then there are neurotrophic factors, which are endogenous substances or substances within our bodies which have to do with cell regeneration and cell division. And during fasting, various of these substances are turned on which promote cellular repair pathways. Another mechanism which can help explain the anti-aging benefits of fasting is the reduction of mitochondrial oxidative stress. You may remember from our video on inflammation that oxidative stress is one of the ways in which we can damage our structural proteins, the fats around our cells, as well as even our own DNA. Now, these sorts of damage actually accumulate during age. So if we are able to reduce the production of free radicals and oxidative stress throughout our lives by fasting, then we can actually slow down this process and therefore slow down aging. Last but not least, we are going to mention a process called autophagy. Now, autophagy is a controlled mechanism for cell degradation, where dysfunctional or damaged cells or cellular components are actually taken up by the cell, destroyed and recycled so that new healthy cells can use them in turn. Since there is an accumulation of damaged cells and damaged cellular components throughout aging, being able to regularly turn autophagy on throughout our life with fasting can actually slow down the accumulation of this damage. As fasting is widely used therapeutically for so many of the chronic conditions that people suffer from today, as well as the fact that it boasts of so many mechanisms that can turn on anti-aging processes, it should definitely be on your radar as a very powerful and very accessible tool that you can use in order to feel better and age more slowly. And exactly how to go about doing that, we will go over in the next video, so do stay tuned for that. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said earlier as well, do leave a like if you enjoyed it, and do let us know what you think. We are here to serve you. We always value your feedback, so do let us know your thoughts, because we want to produce the content that helps as many of you as possible and that you actually want to see. So do leave your feedback down below. We definitely do appreciate that. So with that, once again, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.